In this tutorial, we're going to cover how to price out bank statement loans for self-employed as well as profit and loss only for self-employed now. Minimum criteria to qualify: when it comes to bank statements, you need a minimum FICO score of 620. The maximum LTV you can do is 90%, but it is required to have at least a 680 FICO score. When it comes down to profit and loss only, you need a minimum score of 680 and a maximum LTV of 80%. Now to get started, we're going to go over to the website at wholesale.thelender.com, go over to Broker Research Center, then go to the Spot button. Go ahead and click on it, and then now put in your username. After that, enter your password. All right. Then on the next window, every single one of these fields has to be filled out, especially the ones that have the asterisks. For example, we're going to use $500,000 for the value of the property, and we're going to use it as a purchase transaction. To achieve an 80% loan to value, we're going to use $400,000. To verify we got the right number, you see on the LTV here, it's 80. Now, when it comes to these other boxes like second or HELOC draws, we're going to leave them as 0 for all of them. In the next category for loan information, in the box of loan purpose, this is for purchase, but if you want to change it over to either refi cash out or rate in term, this is where you would do it. And here's where you will put the cash out. If not, leave it at 0 because we're going to do a purchase, so it will be 0. Then coming down here to months of reserves, we're going to use example of 6. However, if you're trying to get maximum LTV of 90, you would have to put 12 there. Now let's go over to the next category, which is borrower information. As we go to the right side, it is very important on FICO score. Go ahead and put in the minimum FICO score of 680. That way you can price out profit and loss. If you want to achieve the highest LTV, if the borrower does have a 680, you can do 90% for bank statements. Now right here where it says self-employed, it's super important you have to switch it to yes. If they are not self-employed, you're not going to be able to price out this loan. Everything else can remain the same. With regards to DTI, debt to income ratio, maximum you can go is 50, but for example, we will do 43. Now, when it comes to citizenship, you can choose U.S. citizen, permanent resident. You can even do non-permanent resident. It's not going to work for foreign nationals, so you could pick any of these depending on your type of borrower. Go to the box below, property finance. You always have to put 1 or else you're going to get an error. Double check everything before you go on to the next category. All right, we're going to go to property information now. For occupancy, you can change it to depending on what it is. You can do primary, second home, investment. We're going to keep it as primary for this example. For property type, here's what you would do it. You can choose single family residence, PUD, condo, non-warrantable condos, townhomes, but manufactured and modulars would not work. Then on this box, the number of units, you can choose the number as it is. We're going to keep it at 1 unit for this example. For the number of stories, we're going to leave it alone. Now, let's go ahead and pick the state. You can choose California as an example. When it comes to a county, we're going to use Los Angeles County or whatever county that your borrower is buying a property at. When it comes to the first lien search criteria, we'll leave everything alone with the exception of product type. You have to click on expanded criteria. If you don't click on it, you won't see the non-QM product. Once you click on it, you will see that it appears, and this is how you get the type of loan product that you want. In the box income verification type, you're going to go to profit and loss. You could choose either 12 or 24 months. If you want to go with bank statements, you would choose 12 or 24 months. We're going to select 12 months for bank statements. Then before hitting submit, you just want to verify that you did not miss any fields that have an asterisk on it. With that being said, let's go ahead and click on submit. And we have now pricing, and it says expired because it was priced after 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you price it between 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time and 3, you're going to get live pricing. So for this example, we're going to go ahead and click on the actual non-QM Premier. Click on that one, and here you go, pricing. If you want to get the borrower's credit, select above 100. If you want to buy down the rate, select pricing under 100. If you want to lock the loan, go ahead and click on the lock symbol on the right side. If you have any questions, go ahead and call me at 951-751-6810, or you can reach me by email at sauciello@thelender.com. Thank you for your time.